So, you are bored and have nothing to do, and I will try to help you by talking about several games you might want to try. If you have questions, you can put them in the comments below. Okay, let's roll. Try Hearthstone. This is simply most addictive game I ever tried. It's so simple anyone can understand it with ease. And with that simplicity comes great possibilities, because it's simple only on the outside. Various combos, decks, special abilities, quests, and even single-player campaigns makes this game worth your time. And if you are bored, this is exactly what you want to try, and I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. There are plenty of other card games like Elder Scrolls Legends, which in my opinion, don't judge, is a total ripoff of Hearthstone, and there is Gwent, a different card game from Witcher Wild Hunt. It's also very fun, but I suggest you starting with Hearthstone. Game is absolutely free. Have you ever played Diablo? I know that there are several kinds of people, like old grumpy farts who will always say that the first Diablo was dark and gloomy and others are childish and colorful. Then there are Diablo 2 fans who say that Diablo 3 is a commercial release of rainbows and it's fake and gay. And there is Diablo 3 fans who do not care what others are thinking. Well, actually I like all parts, but this time I will recommend you to play Diablo 2 Median. Do you know what that is? It's a huge mod for Diablo 2, where you will find new weapons, armor, maps, enemies, new skill trees, new magic, new bosses, and so on. So if you ever played Diablo 2, and actually there is a great chance you did, I recommend you to install this mod and immerse yourself in this beautiful game. And if you never played Diablo games, then just try 3rd Diablo. It's extremely fun. Well, the further you go, the mightier your hero becomes and the more fun you will get. And that means that beginning of a game is the most boring part, and every minute that comes will be better. Counter-Strike. Everyone knows that game, but you know why? You just take your gun, point and shoot. It's very simple and very fun. There are some mechanics like planting and disarming bombs, but this game is all about killing enemies over and over again. At first it will be hard because you will die and die and die from anything. But later everyone will start dying because it will be you who pulled the trigger first. Why not to try some MMOs? Those games will burn your time in no time. For me, World of Warcraft is one of the best. Not for the loot or raids and not even for company. But in my case, I just love to collect mounts. And it became like a hobby, like obsession of some kind, to get more and more of creatures I can ride and fly, and get achievements of course. Flying is one of the most important things in Warcraft, because you can feel this freedom. I don't even know how to explain, you have to experience it by yourself. But enough about World of Warcraft, there are hundreds of others, like Elder Scrolls Online, where you can immerse yourself in a world of familiar single-player games, but this time with other people. Well, it's not for me, I like to enjoy my Morrowind, Skyrim and Oblivion alone, but you may not be like me, so check it out. There's also EVE Online, for those who like difficult MMOs with difficult start and zounds of statistics and of course, space. There are a few MMOs based on science fiction and EVE Online is one of the best. You should also check Guild Wars 2, Star Wars The Old Republic, Star Trek Online, Neverwinter and Rift. Those are great MMOs and will take your time with a pleasure. Sims Free. My girlfriend can play Sims all day and she does that for, I don't know, 5 years. I asked her why not Sims 4 and she said that Sims 4 lacks possibilities, it's not that fun and so on and so on. Well, who am I to judge or disagree? If it's better, then it's better. I know that guys almost never play this franchise. An example, I do not. But as I see my girlfriend spending lots of her time with that game, I must include this into my list just for the girlish audience of this video. Skyrim. If you like dragons, swords and magic, this game might just be what you're looking for. It's so immersive you can forget about reality at all. I have spent hundreds or even thousands of hours playing it because it became somewhat of your second life. Just better. I just love to explore wilderness, doing main quests and side quests and communicating with amazing characters like Cicero.
Oh, poor Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her. Her corpse. She's quite dead.
If you never played any of the Elder Scrolls games, Skyrim is a good place to start, because in this land nobody cares or even knows almost anything about Morrowind or Oblivion. It's been 200 years after those events, so no ties with the past. And of course, if you already finished Skyrim, if you killed the main boss, now you can try Skyrim Special Edition with all the DLCs, and after that all the beautiful mods there are, like Falskar, Forgotten City and zillions of others. There are literally hundreds of hours of new content you can add to this game at any time. Starcraft 2. If you never played Starcraft, I envy you, because you have several years of content you might like. Single player is awesome, campaigns are very good, and multiplayer is legendary. The quality of the game represents about 10 years of making, and after release in 2011, 7 years of patches, fixes, and added content. Blizzard listens to players and makes changes if something is wrong, though they rarely do that instantly, sometimes it takes years. But now Starcraft is in his final form, and you know what? You can try it for free. Yes, for free. That's it. I will be very happy if you subscribe or just press that like button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.